go!
Hello?
Q, what you doing, bro?
This party, bro.
Celebrating? What are you celebrating for?
We should have been Super Bowl, baby. I already know what the Redskins do, man. Every single year, man. A dynasty. It's really a dynasty.
The Redskins suck. They just choked. Kirk Cousins just threw a pick at the end of the game.
What you mean Kirk Cousins choked? Kirk Cousins never choked. We don't have no defense. What you mean? We have the top 5 ranked defense in the NFL?
Our defense isn't ranked top 5.
So we didn't make the playoffs? Wait, what? We suck? We didn't win the division?
Hello? Q? Hello? Are you crying? What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Q, man, and welcome back. As you all know, Super Bowl Sunday is fast approaching. Who doesn't love predictions? Got two teams facing off. You got the Atlanta Falcons and New England Patriots. Before I get straight into my predictions, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down each team so I can really give y'all a full assessment of why I think such and such is gonna win this Super Bowl. So let's start with the quarterbacks. You got Matt Ryan versus Tom Brady. Let's start off with Matt Ryan, 9th year out of Boston College. Threw for 38 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He has led the Falcons to have the #1 ranked offense in the NFL. That is crazy. 4,994 yards this season. Matt Ryan has had the highest quarterback rating this year with 117.1. That leads the NFL. Matt Ryan's quarterback rating this year has ranked top 5 all time. Only 4 quarterbacks have had a higher quarterback rating than him in the history of the NFL. This man, Matt Ryan, just went straight crazy this year in completion percentage, completing 69.9% of his passes. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't really know about Matt Ryan is that he led the league this year in yards per attempt, and it was not even close. Matt Ryan attempted 9.1 yards a pass. In all 16 games this season, Matt Ryan has averaged over 7.91 yards per attempt. The last time a quarterback even came close to that was Kurt Warner in like 2004. And in 2004, the MVP of the league was Kurt Warner, so that lets you know something. In that year, Kurt Warner only averaged 6.84 yards per attempt. Not even close to what my boy Matt Ryan is doing. And since everybody knows about my boy Cannon, Matt Ryan didn't throw a single interception on a deep ball this season. Not one interception on a deep ball. Ryan's quarterback rating on a deep ball this year was higher than any quarterback in over a decade. Matt Ryan protects the rock, man. He is the only quarterback not to throw an interception on a deep ball this year. That's right, I said it. The only quarterback not to throw an interception on a deep ball this year. Are you hearing me?
Oh, he has Julio Jones. Oh, he has a supporting cast.
I hear you. I swear I hear you guys. But take a listen to this one stat. Matt Ryan is the first quarterback to throw a touchdown to 13 different receivers this year. Let's hop over to Brady. Hop to Brady. My boy T. Brady, man. Comeback of the year. Couldn't hold him down, man. Deflategate couldn't hold him down. Goodell couldn't hold him down. Couldn't nobody hold my boy Tom Brady down. 17th year out of Michigan. Straight baller. 28 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Yeah, I said it. 28 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. A dog. Threw for 3,554 yards this year. And he also led the AFC in quarterback rating with 112.6. My boy Tom Brady had an 112.2 quarterback rating. That QBR led the whole AFC. Now, a lot of people want to throw salt on my boy Tom Brady's name because he got suspended for the first 4 games of the season. A lot of people say that the Patriots still would have made the playoffs without Tom Brady this year. I can't say I agree, and I can't say I necessarily disagree. But one thing I can say is if you look at the stats, their offense is crazy good when Tom Brady is on the field. Not as productive when he's not. Let's take a look. In the first 4 Brady-less games of the year, the Patriots averaged around 210.8 passing yards per game. Now in the remaining 12 games with Brady on the field, they averaged 288 yards per game. Now, if you're keeping track at home, that's 78 more yards. And the same holds true for the total offensive yards. Without Tom Brady, Patriots averaged around 346.3 yards a game. But with Tom Brady, Patriots averaged 399.6 yards. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Now, when we talk about ball security, talk about Tom Brady. My man Tom Brady only threw 2 interceptions this year. Yeah, I said it, 2 interceptions this year. That is the best touchdown to interception ratio in NFL history. And the record he broke was himself in 2011. Now, one thing that goes into my decision making of who I think is going to win this game is experience. On this coming Sunday, Tom Brady will make his 7th, count it, 1, 2, 3, 7 NFL Super Bowl appearances. That is straight crazy. 7 Super Bowl appearances is the most all time. This is Tom Brady's 12th time going to the Pro Bowl. That is the most out of all active players in the NFL. When you look at defenses, it's not really much of a comparison. New England is ranked 8th in total defense, while the Falcons are ranked 25th. Now, New England is extremely stingy on defense. They're not going to give up many points. Matter of fact, they're number 1 in the league in points allowed. They only allow 15.4 points a game. Straps, clamp. That's number 1 in the NFL. Now, when you hop over to Atlanta, Atlanta averages around 25.4 points a game. That's what their defense allows. That's tied for 27th in the NFL. Not good. New England Patriots only allow 326 yards per game. That's 8th in the NFL. While the Falcons allow 371 yards per game. That's 25th. Now, Atlanta is one of the worst teams in the NFL when it comes to getting off the field on 3rd down. They're ranked 26th in the NFL in their 3rd down percentage. While New England's defense loves getting off the field, they're 7th in the NFL in 3rd down percentages at 37%. Straps. One saving grace Atlanta does have on defense is Vic Beasley. Vic Beasley in his 2nd year out of Clemson has been a complete animal off the edge. He leads the league in sacks with 15.5 sacks on the year. But when you think about New England's defense, you got to think about 2 names in my mind. You got my boy Malcolm Butler, cornerback, notorious for that interception on the goal line against those Seahawks. And then you got my boy Jamie Collins, straight linebacker, just got a max deal a few months ago. Animal. Now, since we are talking about players to watch, I thought I'd just throw a random name in there. The guy goes by the name of, what was it again? Jones? Julio Jones? A lot of websites and breakdowns have my boy Julio ranked 3rd behind Odell and Antonio, or Antonio and then Odell, and then Julio. I really just can't do that. When you want to talk about production, you want to talk about getting it done day in and day out and keeping it hush, Julio Jones is your man. Julio Jones had 83 receptions this year, 6 touchdowns, 1,409 yards, 17 yards per catch. Oh, and one more thing. Julio Jones this year, the only player in the NFL to average 100 yards per game. My boy Julio Jones is not playing around with these boys, man. He is 2nd in the league with catches over 20 yards with 27. Only person that's ahead of him is my boy T.Y. Hilton down in Indianapolis with my boy Andrew Luck. He has 28. He's pretty decent too. One guy that I think is going to be an extreme X factor, and I mean an extreme X factor this game, has to be the wide receiver from Atlanta, Taylor Gabriel. New England's cornerbacks are going to have to be extremely disciplined when it comes to guarding Gabriel. You can't put all your eggs in Julio Jones' basket. Under the Kyle Shanahan offense, he loves those quick, small receivers that get the ball and go. Mind you, when he was down in the nation's capital, he was known for a lot of screens. One thing he does with Taylor Gabriel is a lot of screens. I remember watching the game against, Arizona. He caught 2 screens, same screens, took them both to the crib.
They get rid of it quickly, come near side, Gabriel. Look at the cuts and the speed. Gabriel still going. Touchdown. Coming near side, Gabriel. Same play as before. Same results. Gabriel diving. Touchdown.
Taylor Gabriel is elusive, he's quick, he's fast, he's an animal. Now that we have broken down the numbers, we've broken down the stats, it's time for your boy Mayo Please to give y'all his Super Bowl predictions. After a long look at the stats, a long look at the players, the games, a collective amount of research on all aspects that you could think of, your boy Q is gonna have to go with. Can I get a drum roll, please? With Tom Brady and the Patriots, baby. I think the score will be Patriots 31, Falcons 28. I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game, but I think the Patriots defense is really what's keen in this matchup. Any team coached by Bill Belichick is extremely disciplined, fundamental, and they get the job done. Not saying that I doubt the Falcons. I definitely think they're going to put up a dogfight. However, they're going to have to play a nearly perfect, basically perfect game to beat Tom Brady and the Patriots, man. I just feel like Tom Brady's leadership, experience, and the completeness of the New England team is gonna get it done in the end. But don't just take my word for it. Let me know what you guys think. In the comments down below, let me know.
Come on, you wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about the stats, my boy. Atlanta's gonna put 50 on him. Let me know how you feel.
One thing that I extremely appreciate about this channel is that you all that have subscribed to me don't have a problem voicing your opinions. We have discussions in the comment section all the time. Create a great big discussion in the comment section down below. Let me know how you guys feel. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. If you think I'm right, let me know. Comment. I love to talk to you guys. Constructive conversation is nothing but construction going on around here. If you like this video, please leave your boy a like down below. Make sure you comment more ideas for next time. I'm really thinking about bringing in some more of these constructive discussions with y'all. I like putting a little fun twist on these videos. We can also talk about some real sports. I love sports. Pretty sure you watching this channel, you love sports too, so let's have some sports talk. Let's create a great community full of people that love to talk sports. And also in the comment section down below, let me know your favorite team, and maybe we can talk about how the Redskins are gonna beat those guys next year. Until we meet again, it's been your boy Q, man, and you know I'm always keeping it. That's ugly, uncapped, man. Until next time, I see y'all boys.
I knew that life got its wonders, I merely have to explore. You ever give someone your all and they still asking for more? You ever witness all your dreams crash through the door? You ever have an open mind until it blasts through the floor? But I won't give up my hope. This is all that I got. Respect the ones who will love me whether I'm ballin' or not. Cause when you fall from the top, dog, it's a hell of a crash. Ignore the haters and doubters, what they irrelevant.